Welcome to the deep dive. You know that stubborn yellow flower that just loves your lawn? Well, today we're digging into it, the dandelion. We want to get the real facts on dandelion root, looking at potential health benefits, but also, really importantly, the safety side.
Yeah, it's funny how we just call it a weed, because actually it's been valued in traditional medicine for, well, centuries, and the whole plant, leaves, root, even the flowers is incredibly nutritious. It's loaded with vitamins A and C, and especially vitamin K, which is, so important for bone health, plus iron, potassium. Quite the package.
It really is a solid nutritional base. But beyond the vitamins, the big claim you always hear is about flushing the system. What's the actual evidence for dandelion being a diuretic? Is it real?
Well, research does suggest dandelion extract can help with fluid retention, maybe reduce swelling. It's not just old tales. There was an older study back in 2009, I think, that found the extract did increase urine output in healthy people.
Oh, really? So there is some human data there.
A little, yes. It backs up the traditional use. I mean, there's a reason some cultures called it, well, rather bluntly, wet the bed. It highlights that diuretic effect quite vividly.
Okay, that's memorable. So moving from fluids, let's talk protection. Antioxidants. Dandelion is often mentioned as a good source. What makes its antioxidants, beta-carotene, polyphenols, stand out? Are they, particularly powerful?
It's about the concentration, really. Dandelions have very high levels of beta-carotene. Your body turns that into vitamin A. And the polyphenols are great at neutralizing those damaging free radicals, things linked to chronic diseases.
Right, the free radical. So fighting those off, does that translate quickly into things like, say, reducing inflammation?
That seems to be the connection, yes. We see anti-inflammatory action in lab studies, test tubes, animal models mostly. But these studies do show dandelion compounds can lower inflammatory markers. It sort of explains the traditional use for things like aches and pains.
Okay, so protection, fluid balance. What about deeper inside? Our metabolism. Is there anything to the idea that dandelion could help with blood sugar or maybe cholesterol levels?
The early signs are, promising. Dandelion has these bioactive compounds, chicoraic and chlorogenic acids. You find them in chicory, too. And studies, again, mostly test tube and animal, suggest they might help with insulin secretion and how our cells take up glucose, so potentially lowering blood sugar.
Oh, potentially. And cholesterol. That's always a big one for heart health concerns.
Yeah, some animal research indicates compounds in dandelion might help decrease the bad LDL cholesterol and also triglycerides. These are key risk factors for heart disease, so it's definitely an area of interest. But again, we need more human studies to be sure.
Got it. And what about organ support? I hear liver health mentioned sometimes.
Yes, animal studies have looked at that too. Dandelion root extracts seem to help protect the liver in some studies. It showed effects like preventing damage and reducing fat buildup when the liver was under stress, sort of helping it cope better with toxins, perhaps.
And digestion. I think the root has something specific for that.
It does. The root is packed with inulin. That's a prebiotic fiber. Think of it like fertilizer for your good gut bacteria. Research shows inulin can help with constipation and just generally improve digestive movement. Keep things moving smoothly.
Okay, lots of potential benefits there, but we really need to put the brakes on for a second. The warnings. Given that a lot of this is based on animal or lab studies, what are the crucial safety points people must know?
Absolutely vital. First off, dandelion has low toxicity generally, especially as food. But most of this exciting research, it's preclinical, human trials are limited. Often that's down to, funding and standardizing a plant that grows everywhere.
And let's be crystal clear. Dandelion is not a substitute for medical treatment or a healthy lifestyle overall. Side effects might be rare, but too much could cause stomach upset, right? And allergies.
Yes, definitely flag the allergies. If you're allergic to related plants, think ragweed, chrysanthemums, marigolds, you might react to dandelion too. And the biggest caution, interactions with medications.
Which ones specifically?
Certain antibiotics, definitely anticoagulants, blood thinners, and also drugs used to manage blood sugar.
Okay, the blood thinners. That sounds serious. Does it make them work too well? Increased bleeding risk.
That is the primary concern, yes. Dandelion has vitamin K, which affects clotting, and it might interfere with how the liver processes drugs. So combining it with anticoagulants needs extreme caution and doctor supervision. Really, the bottom line is simple. If you're thinking about using dandelion as a supplement, any form, tea, capsule, whatever, talk to your doctor or healthcare professional first, period.
So wrapping this up, dandelion. Whether you eat the greens, maybe try the root tea, or consider a supplement after talking to your doctor, it's clearly a very nutritious plant with some interesting potential benefits being explored.
Absolutely. And here's something to chew on, perhaps literally. We know dandelion greens are rich in calcium, and that vitamin K we mentioned, both essential for bone health. So, how might regularly adding those greens to your diet stack up against, say, spinach or kale, specifically for maintaining strong bones long term? Something interesting to consider.